Hi guys, welcome back to the G-Cell Speed Shop. We're into jokes, so we'll just stick with that. So today we've got the cars back from CRC Restorations. Why did I put the camera there? I've got bloody bright light shining in my freaking eyes. Sorry. So we've got the cars back from CRC Restorations in St Helens, and he's done a stellar job of them. I'm not going to show you them quite yet because there wasn't enough pink on them, so I've taken the top pots off, and they're currently in the powder coater over there, having the mandatory pink applied. As soon as they're done, I'll show them to you, see what they look like. But before we can get those on, I'm going to crack on with getting the hand controls fitted to the seriously, the compressor fired up. Catch you in a sec. So if there's an award for the worst start of a YouTube video ever, that'll be me. Bloody compressor. So what we're doing, right, so I already got the clutch in place, clutch is on. This clutch cable here is too long because we've moved the bars from here to here. Well, I'm just going to see if we can run with it for the time being, so we can find a nice location it's happy with. I've got the choke lever, horn, turn signal, high-low beam, that's on this side. What we have to do is drill a small hole in these bars, because these are off CBR 1000RR. That's completely different bike than what controls are off. I'm going to need, what am I going to need? I'm going to need the brake master cylinder first, don't I? I'll just grab the brake master cylinder. 1 second, I'll just go over that. Let me just make grunty noises whilst I lean over and grab stuff. There we go. Brake master cylinder from CBR 1000RR. Where's that going to go? So that's going to go up here somewhere. And then we've got the throttle over here. So inside here, if you ever do it, there's no way I can show you that. There's a little pin that lines up with a little hole inside the bars here. And there is actually 2 holes on this side. There wasn't on this side, I had to drill it. So I'm going to hope now that I can get that lined up with them, and one of these holes is 2. Got a choice of 2. Aren't I the lucky one? Oh, it's leaking fluid everywhere. My life. Right, get that down on that. Dripping brake fluid out the holes, these are disconnected. Great. Okay. Let's see if we can do this in one take without it being so. As much as I did take the mick at first about there was a sticker on the frame, wasn't there, about it being some stainless steel bolts. Strangely enough, every single bolt hiccups, awesome, on this bike is stainless. Makes it the hole in the stem that makes it great. Right, twist grip on there, slide this up into here, can't see the holes. I'm going to go for that miracle of science again, that miracle of film editing. I'm going to pause you for a second, try and pull funny face and squint and groan and make noises while I try and line this pin up on this bar here. Catch you in a sec, guys. Got it. Managed to wipe me on that like 3.5 times. Because we're all lined up. Everything seems to want to occupy the right space because these bits are off different bikes. Oh great, what's that? So the brake lever actually hits the throttle cable. But it's almost there. And to be fair, the NTV had like a 1 single pot caliper and I've got twin 4 pots, so I probably won't need to squeeze it that much and it'll be like, Endo, Endo, chuck me over the top, hey, eat some dirt. Anyway, sorry. Right, okay. The oven's just pinged, so I'm going to grab the pots out the oven. And build the carbs up. Show you what a great job that Ian did of the carburetors. Catch you in a sec. So without further ado, I'll grab the carbs. Here they are. Freshly powder coated pink tops. I bet they look absolutely stunning on that camera. I know. I was running to pink powder, so I just mixed it with clear instead to make it last a bit longer. Up close, it's alright. It's not amazing though. So here they are. Ian from CRC Restorations fully stripped these down. Ultrasonic cleaned them, vapor blasted them. They have been fitted with all brand new gaskets. Seats for the float ball seats. Fuel thing, can't remember. Is that it? Karaoke. I'll just keep going. Float balls have been adjusted and they smell like GT86 and it's got a really nice smell to it. I'd wear that as aftershave. I don't think people appreciate that, but yeah. So I'm going to get these fine specimens fitted to the bike now. I was hoping I could lose that, but Ian seems to think I've got to keep it. It's got a little breather filter in there for a year. So, right. We're going to get them on. I'll pause you there, get them fitted, get the chokes back in, get the throttles all attached. Maybe think about trying to start it. I'm going to stick you on the old time lapse while I fit these carbs. Not got a clue how long it's going to take me, and you know me, I just waffle on and talk about cack. Plus I get to get some music on as well, which I'm not allowed to do on. You get royalty-free music, I'll get like Spice Girls or something. I'm joking. Right, time lapse. Just watched me hyperlapse bike and apparently you have to Google to play some music. Listen to it again then. It pauses your hyperlapse for you, so then it records nothing. Anyway, the cabs are on. It wasn't pretty. There's lots of grunting sounds and squeezing and trying to work out how these blooming things went in. You just got to keep like pushing, squeezing and manipulating, then dating yourself that these are the right cabs to the bike and looking at them twice and thinking, yeah, they're definitely the right cabs to the bike, rather than grunt. So we had a bit of a fight, got in place. These choke cables took a bit to get the threads started because I didn't want to strip them with being plastic. But they're on. At this point now, I'm going to have to pack up for tonight. I need to go and pick up the wife, because she's due to be ringing me any second now, and I need to go get her from work. We'll pick this video up tomorrow. don't know what I'm going to do. I'll see you tomorrow. Hiya. I'm just going to pour this coolant all over the floor. So then, I can't really look at you because then I will end up actually pouring coolant all over the floor. So what we've done this morning so far, because today's now Sunday, it's a beautiful day outside, and I'm in the garage. I've got the old Sealey motorcycle fuel tank swinging from the roof. Why is this so hard? I've primed the carbs up with fuel. I've temporarily plugged all the electrics back together. It's on, I'll show you in a sec when I get into it. So all the electrics are all plugged in. I've made no changes to the electrics, so that's how it literally was plug for plug, colour for colour. Put the batteries just on an old caravan step on the floor there. So I think for the rest of the video, what I'm going to do is get these carbs balanced. Well, hopefully it'll start. It's the main thing, isn't it? There's no reason why it shouldn't. Get it started, get it warmed up, get it running. Check the mixture on these carbs and balance them. Never done that before in my life. Shouldn't be too hard. It's only one carburetor. It's only balancing one carburetor to the other one. I've done the right thing and ordered the cheapest. This is not working properly, isn't it? Not this talking and trying to do something at the same time. I'm crap at this. So I've ordered a carb balancing thing off Amazon. Oh, there we go, at the top. That's it. So I've ordered a carb balancing gauge thing. It looks all fancy and dead nice. One of them off Amazon. I can see where the ports are on the carbs. So let's turn this fuel on. Give this inline filter thing. Put the choke up. Doors open. Ignition. Go twizzle the ignition stick, can't you? Run. Just wants to live. I'm gonna let it warm up. So I'll cut you for a sec. Back in a bit. So this is where it's going to get interesting. These are those new vacuum gauges with all this stuff on that I don't understand. Just sat there on top of the engine. Shows on the instruction manual here, this is where the vacuum takeoff is. There's another one on the other side equally. And then here, where's that one gone? So here, oh, point the camera in the right place. Here is the pilot screw that needs to be adjusted if you've had your carbs overhauled. Okay, so we've got them up there. We've downloaded the service manual off the NTV650 Facebook group. We've got some stuff written on here. So pilot screw. Initial is 2 turns out, 650, 1 3/4 out 600. And it says, turn the screw clockwise until you hear the engine miss or decrease in speed. Then counterclockwise until it does the same again. And then find the middle. Okay, we can do that one. And then we've got this bit, the idle speed is set to 1100 plus minus and 1200 on 600s. And then where the synchronization screws are there. I'll put a link up to these in the description where I found it, and you have to join the Facebook group to download the files. But it's all there. Right, so the video I watched on somebody doing this was in German. That was great. So let's see if I can completely mess this up. I'll try and do it while actually while guys are watching. If I end up using good old movie magic, it just all went wrong and took me forever. But I'll be honest about it. So I'm going to stick it in a stand, start the bike up, and then I'll try to adjust that screw and see if it's dead obvious what it does. Run. So you can adjust these things. Control the shaking. And then I believe you just adjust this screw here. Then the idle up. And the idle back down again. That seemed like super easy. Not gonna lie, I was a bit panicky about that, but it seemed pretty easy to be fair. Just twiddled that until that one came in line. But that's an absolute nightmare on 4 carbs, but that's for another day, isn't it? So I'm just gonna get these all taken off and back in the box. So that's them. Just back these valves off now. But all they did was just control the oscillation on the needle because the pump's in through the inlet. Don't have it too tight, else it's going to stick the needle there. So we can just see a little bit of a twitch on it. You might not be able to pick it up on the camera, but that's what it was doing. Carefully unscrew these. Not forgetting to put this back on, making sure it seals on clean on the end of there. Go on this side, of course. Anyway, that was my instructional video to do that, which was super easy because I've only got half an NTV650, where you guys would have a massive frame in the way. You have your airbox on and all that. And I do recommend the Sealey portable mobile petrol tank though. That thing really does come in handy. So there we go. I'm going to wrap this video up now. Next things we're going to do is, I think it's about time we actually finish this frame off. Let's get this frame mounted over in the next video. And the tank is due back from the sandblasters and after the burn off, and it's pretty bad. So here we have it, still working on the challenge bike that I'm planning to land into John O'Groats in one day to raise money for Cancer Research UK. So I'll pop up now the links to my donation page. Please like and subscribe to my videos. Keep watching, comment. I always reply back to everybody who puts a comment on there. Let me know what you think we're going on. See you soon. Bye now.